This is John Chen, the CEO of Geoteaming, infusing corporate team building and leadership skills through technology and adventure. Today I'm here with Jack W. Peters. He's one of our course designers, facilitators, and now an account executive focusing exclusively on Oregon. How you doing, Jack?
I'm doing great, thanks, John.
Awesome. All right, well, tell me a little bit about your business experience.
My business experience started as actually a legal investigator working with a federal law firm to go after pirates. We worked on copyright infringement cases.
Wow.
And then I went on to be a business broker to help small business owners buy and sell companies until I eventually bought my own manufacturing company. So from those experiences, I had a pretty good background as far as determining what it takes to be successful in business and helping other companies do that.
So what did you manufacture?
Actually, a device that lifts the cover off a hot tub of all things.
Well, that sounds like fun, right?
Yes, I actually purchased the idea and built it up from scratch and turned it into a very large company, so it was a lot of fun.
Well, that's great. So then you know the business side too, like what it takes to run a small and a large business, right?
Indeed.
Oh, perfect. All right. Well, what drew you to geoteaming? How did you find out about us, and what do you love about working with geoteaming?
Geoteaming was perfect to combine my two interests. One is team building and organizational development, and the other is GPS technology and training. I started both back in 2000, and it just seemed to be a perfect match. I really enjoy the psychology behind why some teams always seem to consistently win while others don't.
Yeah.
What is it that makes like your favorite sports team or your favorite company always seem to come out on top regardless of the circumstances, while others always seem to struggle? And I've always enjoyed that. And of course, as an outdoor guy, we know how important it is to use GPS and how much we've enjoyed using that over the years. And so it's just a perfect combination.
Well, how'd you get into GPS and geocaching?
Well, actually, I wrote my first GPS book back in about 2002, and I included a chapter on geocaching, and then eventually went on to write the official geocaching book, Complete Idiot's Guide for Geocaching, with the geocaching.com guys up here in Seattle. And so there's my background with that, and of course, that's such a great sport because it gets people to actually get outside and play, and of course, you were able to incorporate that as well, where companies can get outside and play, but not only do they have a fun recreational experience, they get to learn something too. So it's the best of both worlds.
Well, that's perfect. Well, then, you've done a lot of geoteaming events now. Since 2004, do I get that right?
2004.
Since 2004, you've done quite a few events. And so, recount one of your favorite geoteaming events and why you like that event so much.
Here's an example. A lot of companies are broken into divisions, and the divisions can be very competitive against each other. So much so that I think sometimes companies can lose sight that if the company divisions just fight against each other, that doesn't help the overall company. And so I had a particular event involving a very, very large construction company that had all these different divisions that were hostile to each other. They would sabotage each other. They would hide equipment and deliberately do things to hurt each other. And they played the game that way. And we had a chance to have a conversation about that. And so, as a facilitator, you want to see a time where the lights come on, the aha moment, that's a great idea. Let's use that in our business. And we had that moment where we could get this company to actually compete against the competition or compete against, last year's sales versus this year's sales instead of against fighting with each other. When companies, when they work together in all their divisions, then they grow as an entire company. Everyone's more successful, and that's what we try to teach. And that's consistent with winning teams, as the teams compete against someone else, and they communicate and collaborate with each other instead of fight with each other. And that's, of course, what makes the difference between a high-performance team and a work group. The good news is we have skills we can teach you to be successful. These are proven skills. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. We know how to do it. And there's lots and lots of examples of that. So let us help you.
Well, that's really, on our core and our passion and our mission is to create life-changing adventures. And so, while our events are extraordinarily fun, we have a blast doing them. In addition to that, there's this learning moment where they get a chance to really, shift their thinking and realize they're not doing this in this game, they're doing this in life, and that they can really take that opportunity to change. And so, you know, now you're starting role 2 as an account executive with Geoteaming, and what do you want to bring to our clients now? You're going to bring something new. What do you want to bring to our clients?
I just want them to know that we can help them. There's no question about it. They have nothing to lose. We can help your companies and your teams work together. You can become more successful, and you can have more fun doing it, actually. I mean, we could speak to you, we could lecture to you if you like, but it's sure fun to get everybody out in the field and actually, you know, we've developed a way to play a game and learn what you need to learn for your success through the elements of an exciting outdoor game. So that makes it even more interesting and more enjoyable. And again, we have lots and lots of examples. We do have the skills to make your company more successful. You have nothing to lose.
Well, good. Well, again, our role as account executives too is to really work and consult with clients, really dig in. This is what really differentiates Geoteaming versus other team building companies, is asking those questions, asking how the business works, and then customizing our events so that it matches what's going on at your work and gives you that highest odds of making change happen. And so, really excited. Well, if you're interested in that, of course, Jack W. Peters is available for calls. He'll be able to help you and consult if you have any team challenges or you're looking for a team building event for your next get together. Then please call Jack W. Peters. He's one of our new account executives with Geoteaming, and he's going to focus on bringing the best of team building to Oregon and of course beyond. So I'm John Shen, CEO of Geoteaming, infusing corporate team building and leadership skills through technology and adventure, and I hope you get a chance to meet and work with the amazing Jack W. Peters.
Thank you.